can we accept the fact that the artist is always going to be a role model? Can we accept what that really means? What is an artist, you know? An artist is somebody that when they're at their best or when they make the best stuff, in my opinion, is living outside of what's thought of as normal, acceptable. That artist as a role model, which is a fact, because that's what we young people look up to and want to be, who dazzle us, who intrigue our minds, who kickstart our imagination. You know, I mean, yeah, they're gonna do drugs, they're gonna curse, whether they are responsible to that fact or not. And that's also their choice. Some of them are kids themselves.
You are a role model at any type of public, I don't care if you're a governor or whatever, you're a role model to someone. To me, it comes down to what you do with your own, you know, in your own household. It's so hard to judge people because after 2 or 3 generations of thinking a certain way, I mean, 2 or 3 generations now happens in 20 years, not 50 or 30, you know what I'm saying? You got kids that are having kids at 14, 16. How are they supposed to know how to raise somebody and not watch these shows or not be influenced by this type of lifestyle when they grow up in it and it's normal to them? So,
and also the kids, you know, they'll have more than one role model. You know what I mean? They'll pull role models from all facets of what's before them. You know, there'll be people that walk the straight and narrow or don't smoke or drink that they look up to and want to draw from. So the thing to do is to not have it such lopsided where everybody's trying to do this one thing and these people that are offering an alternative, their numbers are diminishing. You know what I mean? That seems to be what's happening in society. I don't know, reality TV shows like Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that, people, I mean, I understand that they're absurd and ridiculous, but I don't really get down on them like other people do and try to clown it, because there's also stuff that I think is cool about it too. And in relationship to everything else, it's almost like profiling, because, you know, those shows are just a part of, it's the African-American aspect of a broken society, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Fox News is any less ridiculous than Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying? It's just as bananas. The way that people look, whether it comes from, you know, Sean Hannity's female guests with weaves and boob jobs and nose jobs that want to tell you how Obama is Adolf Hitler. I mean, you know, like, so I don't know. I mean, those shows they're entertaining. People are courageous on there for sort of living their life like that. Is somewhat psychotic, you know. It's comedic. I don't know. I don't really look at it that much, but when I do, I'm mostly in awe of it. But I don't really separate it from society's what's going on at large.
I don't want to seem like I'm overthinking or being too deep, but I don't trust any statistics that's coming from anybody that has anything to do with these major networks. So they could be telling us something, but you go talk to someone and they're like, yeah, I think that show's funny too. You know, it might have ratings, but everybody you talk to in the circles that I run in, everybody thinks it's a joke or funny or it's entertainment. To me, it's like, they don't affect my life, you know? I sit with my kids, I expose them to any media thing before it becomes huge, you know, I'll talk to them about it, it doesn't matter. I want them to look at these shows in the perspective of, this is what they think about you, not necessarily like, this is what you are. And once they get that, then they can decipher on their own when they get old enough to do so, to figure out which way to walk and how to act. Overall, man, it gets embarrassing sometimes.